guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl here, JustKeisha. If you like things that are inspirational, things about kingdom living and just living your best life, then you are in the right place. It has honestly been a minute since I posted the last video and still here. We're not giving up, we're going forward. So on today's video, I want to talk to you about how to make yourself a priority in 2022. And this is the beginning of a new series that I'm doing for the month of April, and it's called Heart to Heart. So we're really going to dive into some issues which affect us as Christians, and then some issues that really affect our normal everyday lives. So how to make yourself a priority in 2022. So, like as Christian women and as women in general, we are always the last on the list. We give to our significant others. We just give to our children. We give to our workplace. Some of us, we even have aging parents that we take care of. And we leave ourselves for last. We put ourselves on a back burner because we believe that we have to take care of everybody. But I want to just talk to you about, you have to fall in love with yourself again. Fall in love with yourself wholly. So when I say that, I mean, yes, when you look in the mirror, you will see yourself, obviously. And some of us, when we look in the mirror, we will see all the flaws. We will see our nose not being as straight as it can be, or our teeth not being as white as they can be. We may see our hair needs to be done. But I just want you to take some time every day to just look in the mirror and look at yourself. I want you to appreciate yourself for, who you are. With all your quirks, all your seeming flaws, physical and even personality flaws, just all of it, all that makes you you, and fall in love with all of it. Even the difficult parts. So that is one way that you can make yourself a priority in 2022. Also, when you're there and you're looking in the mirror, I want you guys to just affirm yourself. Speak life into yourself. Speak life into your circumstances. Because there is power in the tongue. What we say comes to fruition. What we say tricks our mind into believing it. So I want us to, just say really powerful and beautiful things about ourselves. You can say you are strong, you are creative, you are wonderful, I am healthy. You know what? I am blessed. I am walking in favor. Just speak life into yourself and life into your circumstances. And number 2, I want us to practice doing solo activities. That means spend time alone with yourself. That means going to the movies by yourself, going out to eat by yourself, or even planning a solo trip just by yourself. So that when you are by yourself, you get to really listen to your heart. You really get to know what it is you want, what it is you need, and what it is that you desire. You really get a look at your life as it is when you spend time with yourself. So I want to encourage us to do solo activities. When you go on your solo date, just dress up. Dress up like how you would if you had a boyfriend, or if you were going out with your husband. Just dress up on your solo date. If you want to, you could take a book to read. You can be on your phone, take a notebook. Maybe you want to write down some plans or some goals or something like that. But just enjoy your time alone. Because when you do this, honestly, at first, it is going to be a little weird from my experience and a little uncomfortable. But you have to be able to sit with that uncomfortableness and really be one with yourself. All sorts of things are going to go through your mind. All of your fears, all of your insecurities, everything is going to come up when you begin to spend time with yourself. But I want us to be able to just face ourselves and even Find ways that we can better ourselves, because in this time God will put ideas on your spirit. He will give you creative ideas. He will give you strategies on how best to move forward for yourself. So in this time, this solo time, you know what? You get to know yourself better, and you can put things in place to be a better person, to present yourself as the best version of you to the world. So that is number 2. So do your solo activities. Number 3, do not boycott your self-care when your emotions are in a mess. Do not boycott your self-care when your emotions are in a mess. I know life happens to all of us. There is not one of us that we don't go through trials, we don't go through tribulations. Life happens to all of us. And when life happens to us, the last thing we want to do is go to the gym. The last thing we want to do is take care of our self-care. The last thing that we want to do is eat a healthy meal. Okay, the last thing that we want to do is anything that is beneficial for us. Some of us, most of us, we will find comfort in alcohol. We are stressed. We had a long day at work. Everybody was getting on our nerves, and we feel that, you know what, I need some wine. And there's nothing wrong with having the occasional glass of wine, but not to use it like as a coping mechanism. Do not use it as a coping mechanism. Some of us, when we are really stressed, angry, sad, we want to go get some fast food. We want all the sugar. We want the cake. We want the cupcakes. We drown our sorrows in the ice cream. And we don't think about our self-care. So I just want to encourage you that do not boycott your self-care, because honestly, that's the time that you need it the most. That's the time that you need to really take care of yourself in order to get through that situation. So whatever self-care looks like to you, whether it's preparing a healthy meal, whether it is just praying, whether it's praising God, whether it is going to the gym and just sweating it out, whatever it looks like to you, I want you to do it, even when you don't feel like doing it, and even when your emotions are in a mess. Just push past and just do it, because we boycott things that are good for us when we are not in a good mental space, and that is the time that you need it most. Because you know what, when you get a facial, when you get like a massage, you feel so much better. You feel 10 times better. Even when you eat a really good meal, a really healthy meal, and you're drinking your water and you exercise, you feel so much better, so much lighter, you know? So do not boycott your self-care activities when your emotions are in a mess. All right, number 4, learn to say no. Learn to say no. And I'm going to say it again. Learn to say no. So many of us, we have our plates totally full with work commitments, taking care of others, that we feel guilty when we have to tell someone, no, that I can't take on this, I can't do this at this time. But when I want to tell you, when you are saying no to others, that is when you are saying yes to yourself. So when you say no to others, you're saying yes to yourself, because you can use that time to achieve your goals and to go after what you want. Obviously, we live in a society, we have families and we have commitments, and not every time you will say no, because in life you have to make yourself uncomfortable. You have to compromise for the ones you love. So I'm not saying go and say no to everything and say that Keisha tell me to say no, to just say no. All right, so we don't want to compromise our relationships that are important to us. But when you know that your plate is full, that everything is running off the side, you know, like if you have a plate of food, the gravy running off the plate, and there is no more room, it is okay to say that no. Say that you can't facilitate this request at this time. That, you know, get a rain check. There are ways to phrase it, that I'm not available right now, so that the person won't feel bad and you still have your time to just decompress and de-stress from your already full plate. So We mainly don't want to say no for two reasons. And those two reasons are that deep down, we are really seeking this person's approval. We are seeking the approval of people deep down. So we feel guilty and we feel bad for saying no because we want everybody to like us. But you know what? Everybody won't like you, and that is okay. But you will have your people that will love you. All right? So we are not seeking approval from others by saying yes to unnecessary, demanding tasks that we do not have the time for. Also, some of us feel that when we say no, it makes us seem less capable or somehow less than, that our value is related to how much we can do. But your value is not related to how much you can do. Your value is in Christ Jesus. Knowing that you are created in His image makes you valuable. So sometimes we don't say no because we want everybody to feel that, yes, Keisha can get it done. We can get it done. Margaret can get it done. But in reality, we are not less than or not less capable because we say no to others and say yes to basically ourselves. All right, so that is tip number 3. Learn to say no. Number 4, take some time to rest. And I cannot, say this too much. Take some time to rest. With everything that is going on in the world, everything that is going on with the economy, the high prices of basically everything right now, gas, food, sometimes we feel the need that we have to just hustle. All right, we have to hustle, we have to do everything, we have to get that bag, we have to get that money. Then we as women, men too, we have the housework, we have the children, we have everything to do. And sometimes, honestly, I don't know about you guys, but for me, sometimes I feel there is just not enough hours in the day sometimes to do all that you need to do. Sometimes for me, I will tell somebody, okay, I'm going to come by you this evening, I'm going to shout you this evening. And that evening, I am so tired and wiped out that sometimes I totally forgot I tell that person that I'm going to come this evening. So we need to learn to rest. All right. So honestly, you cannot pour from an empty cup because you have nothing to give anybody else. So we must learn to rest. And for me, I find that when I don't rest, that is when I get very irritable and I get very angry when I'm tired. I'm not focused at all on what I'm doing and I cannot give anything 100%. So we must learn to rest, even if it means just taking a little half an hour, not during the day. You know what? Just take a breather and just learn to rest. So honestly, as I was saying, I get really irritable and the slightest things, just like a dog barking, will set me off because I am really tired. I really want to rest, but I am still trying to push through and do this next thing and keep pushing through. But honestly, your body is telling you to rest. Our bodies are telling us to rest. So in order to prioritize yourself, you have to know when to pause, when to stop, honestly, and just get some rest. And don't feel bad about it. Don't feel guilty. You are rejuvenating your body so that you can fill from a full cup that is overflowing. And you will find when you're rested and when you're in a good place, you feel so much better giving to others. You feel so much better doing for others. So I just want us to prioritize ourselves by learning how to rest. Number 6, which is the final one, I want us to prioritize our health and fitness. And I know for us, we are really busy. And that is the last thing on some of us minds. It's on our minds on January 1st of every year. It is on our minds for that first month of the year. But after that, it kind of wanes off. And then like in May, June, we think about our summer bodies and then we're back on it. And then you know what? The cycle just repeats and repeats itself. But I want us to make our health and our fitness a priority. Because honestly, our lives are our own responsibility. No one can come and exercise for you. No one can come and eat right for you. You have to choose to do it for yourself. No one can come and drink water and it will go into Keisha and Keisha will feel good. You understand? So you have to do it for you. You can't even do it for your family because thinking like that will not even work. It will work for a while, but you have to be able to say, you know what? I need to do this for me so that I can live long, so that I can feel good, so that I can be able to give to others. And you know what? When we feel good, when we exercise and we feel good, it comes out on the outside. You know, people can see it. People can see when you're glowing, when you're drinking that water, eating your fruits and vegetables, you're exercising. Girl, you're going to be glowing. You understand? You're going to feel so much lighter, so much better. You know what? So just prioritize. Eat a fruit, eat some fruits, eat some vegetables, get your fiber in, eat some greens, drink some water, take your vitamins. Even if you just exercise 20 minutes a day, 10 minutes, just start with 10 minutes. If you can get to 10 minutes, you can get to 20 minutes because after that 10 minutes, you might not want to stop. So just start somewhere. Just make a commitment to yourself to start somewhere. It is hard. Those first couple of days of exercise, you're going to be sore. You're going to feel muscles that you didn't even know you had. But after a while, and you keep doing it, just keep doing it. Even the mornings that you don't feel like getting up to do it, just keep doing it because you're forming habits. Now, habits take 21 days to form. So just keep going, keep pushing, keep doing it. Because you know what? I got you. I am here with you. Some days I don't feel like getting up to do anything. But I get up, I have my clothes settled. I get up, I put on those clothes, I come outside, I put on my soca music, and I skip, and I do my aerobics, and I do what I have to do. And after that, I am sweating, but you know what? I feel so good. I feel like, yes, I am strong. Day, whatever it is, just bring it. Just bring it that I have it. So I want us to just prioritize ourselves this year. Yes, we have family, we have to give to others, but you know what? You are important too. You are important too, and you are worth it. All day, every day, you are worth it. So I want us to learn to prioritize ourselves because if you don't, no one can do it for you. This is your life. You are the master of your life. You are the one in control of your life. So only you can do it. Only you can make the time for things that will benefit you. So I hope that for our first honestly heart to heart that you enjoyed this video. And if you found value from it, feel free to like it. Feel free to subscribe to the channel so that you can see when I post the next heart to heart. Because our next heart to heart is going to be really, really good. So until next time, this is your girl, JustKeisha. Have a fantastic day and make time for you.